Okay, so this is another YouTube journey update vlog style video. So I'm going to try to keep it brief. The funny part is before I made this video, I watched my other one from before just to see what I said. And it's always like a weird exercise in vanity when you do that. And I feel kind of like bad and goofy when I watch myself or stuff. So, but anyway, I wanted to see what I had said in the previous video so I don't really repeat it here. In the end though, the YouTube journey is coming along, and we've, like last video when I looked at it, it was kind of seemed like, you know, things were kind of getting pushed out there just in terms of like content in general. But what's been happening since that last video is we've been started getting into like a sort of a programming schedule instead. So like, for example, like Mondays now, Lego Minifigure Monday. That's what it's called, Minifigure Monday. There's Superman. And so every Monday we're going to be looking at a Lego figure. And I have a whole pile we're going to be looking at. So yeah, tune in for that. So Minifigure Monday, that's the thing. And the new thing that also came along is Funko Friday. So we got our Funko Pops. And on Funko Fridays, what we do is we grab 2 Pops from the collection. They're random, but they're selected for a reason, and there's always like kind of a story behind the pop as to why it was selected for that particular video. So yeah, if you're into Funkos and that kind of stuff, tune in for that. Of course, we have the regular action figure shorts and reels and that sort of stuff. And then coming up this December is going to be season 3 of the podcast. That's going to air Sundays, right? So now Monday's Minifigure Monday, Friday we got Funko Friday, Sunday's the podcast. And then throughout the week, thus far, it's kind of been like sporadic style videos. But what is coming up is a couple more booktube videos, because there's some more book spotlights I want to do. I got some extra stock in for certain titles that I did not have when I originally did a whole bunch of those book spotlights. So now that they're in, I could create those videos and spotlight those books for you, which is cool. And of course, too, we'll be talking about comics and stuff throughout those spotlight videos. One thing's going to be brought up is these Canister X comics. These are kind of unknown in my catalog, but they're zine style comics done in sort of the experimental zine style. Like this one, for example, is made of photos as opposed to drawings, whereas this one was conducted during the 24-hour comic challenge by Scott McCloud. So anyway, stuff like that. So I've noticed that the channel in and of itself is now like kind of becoming a bit of a programming schedule. So that's good for you, so you kind of know what day of the week what is what. I'm going to be hopefully changing the banner on my overall YouTube channel that says, like, you know, Minifigure Monday, Funko Friday, etc., etc. So we're going to have a little bit of an update there. But in the meantime, yeah, I mean, the channel has grown a decent amount since last entry. We're up by almost 200 subscribers compared to last video, so that's good. And I invite you, if you're watching this for the first time, to please subscribe and give the channel a shot. I mean, if you love pop culture, if you love a fan creating stuff for fans, then that's what I do. I mean, I celebrate all the collectibles and that sort of stuff, and that's great. And then in terms of my own personal creative work, you know, books and comics in the superhero and monster genres, again, that's fandom stuff. That's me as a fan creating stuff for you as a fan. So I hope you tune in for those things. Please take advantage of all the free content available. And then, of course, if you'd like to support monetarily speaking, then you could go ahead and you know, pick up a book, or you could join the Patreon page, or there's even an option on my website to send a tip through PayPal, stuff like that. But I mean, again, not obligatory. What would be really helpful, though, for this particular thing, the YouTube channel, is your subscription, your like, your comments. All that stuff helps with the algorithm, therefore increases exposure, therefore increases the channel. And I've noticed that sort of the bigger a channel gets on YouTube, the more YouTube, the engine, I suppose, pays attention to it. So if you want to help spread the word of like pulp culture and having fun and fans making stuff for fans, then yeah, your subscription really does count in that regard, and all it costs you is a click. So just done, right? So anyway, that's kind of the catch-up video. We've kind of, last one said we got all this stuff, and this one says basically now we have this stuff organized. So anyway, coming up will be Minifigure Monday, so be sure to tune in for a new minifigure. And of course, Funko Fridays, where we get into Funkos. And of course, there'll be other stuff throughout the week as per usual, in terms of our reels and shorts and whatever. So yeah, join the world of books and comics, join the world of collectibles, join the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.